What is up, everyone? It's your boy Tron13, and I'm back just to use the loner deck that I had selected earlier, just to see how well things play out for me. Now, this is pretty much a similar build to, well, not completely similar, but roughly the build that I was going for with the one that I built. However, in this one, it's a lot, and I mean a lot different, a lot more different than the one that I was going for. The main pieces are the same. The main pieces may be the same, but as for the extra deck and everything else, completely different. But I'm just gonna do 3 duels, see how things play out, because I was gonna go for this if I didn't actually get to build the deck that I wanted. But just to show you guys, these were my options. I was gonna go for this one, but absolutely not. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind Machina, but once I saw what was in this, it was a no-brainer. Also, I guess this is what I lost to in the last one. I must say, pretty good. So they're playing 3 Undyne and just 2 Genesis Controller. Not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah, I'm going with this build. I'm just gonna do 3 duels and then call it a day. So win or lose, doesn't matter. And I'm going first. So I guess they were going for the Mermail, seeing that it was the most consistent deck out of all of them. Ooh, okay. Okay, I see you. Summon Armageddon Knight. Activate Armageddon Knight. And with this, I will send Hanzo. Set 1 Call of the Haunted. Set 2 Call of the Haunted. And then set my ninjutsu art. And my turn. Honestly, I could just imagine this deck being played in the anime. Which brings me to something I've been thinking about for a while. Is that, what if instead of just playing whatever gimmick they wanted, why not just have the protagonist, play like a meta relevant deck? Yes, I had two of them. Because I know that Kaiba played CED, like he played Chaos Emperor Dragon. But what about Yugi? You know, like what about Yugi playing, you know, anything that any of the previous any of the previous meta decks from that era? And what if Jaden was playing, let's say, Dad, because Dad was pretty much introduced during that time period anyway, so yeah, what if Yugi was playing Chaos Emperor Dragon and Jaden was playing Dad? Yes, I understand that they had a certain way they want the story to go and they didn't want to display a meta deck. But at the same time, at least for the anime, let the protagonist play a more competent deck. Because then if you go to play Yugi's deck or Kaiba's deck, you're at least playing an already meta deck. Okay, you're already playing a deck that is something that you would be playing in the meta anyway. Instead of you just throwing things together. And even if you wanted to make it a deck where technically he still threw random bullshit into his deck, you could just follow the anime rules. One copy of each card. So like with Jaden, he would only have one copy of Dark Armed Dragon. Yes, I understand the Dark Armed Dragon was not introduced at that point, but he could at least play a meta deck. You know, just food for thought. No, that's not the monster I want to stop. I need to stop Fortress. That's who I want to stop. I want to stop that Fortress. Enter one. I'll just grab this. I'm waiting. Yeah, I want to stop mocking a fortress. Or at the very least, use my Solemn to stop whatever he has to stop my Dark Armed Dragon. Another Call of the Haunted. What you got? What you got? No. I solemn, you're solemn. I swear. I swear. You better not. Okay. Now you can do it. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. All right, another one. Wait, did that deck have Karma Cut? I don't think it did. Also, here's more food for thought. And I don't know why this wasn't really the case, but why wasn't Summon Skull Yugi's Ace Master? Oh, we're playing a mirror match. We're playing a mirror match. But yeah, why couldn't Summon Skull just be Yugi's Ace Monster instead of Dark Magician? Yes, I like Dark Magician, it's iconic, it's a great card. But honestly, the Summon Skull was Yugi's true Ace Monster, to be honest. Yes, it didn't have that much support, but whenever Yugi summoned the Summon Skull, you knew shit just got real. Activate. Effect Veiler. Uh-huh. At least I have Tragodia. For whatever it's worth. Yeah, Summon Skull would have made a better ace monster for Yugi. Huh? I'll summon Sangan. What do you have? I do kinda miss the slower pace of older formats, but at the same time I don't fully miss it. Like some older formats, amazing. Others, not so much. And activate your effect. Yep, I knew it. I know that was a waste, but had to bait him out somehow. And honestly, what better way to bait out my opponent than to be a legitimate threat? I could have gone for Eclipse Wyvern, which Wyvern could have triggered effect Engrave, but no. And I couldn't even activate his effect, so it's not even convincing enough as a threat. Trigoida. I am going to go for you. Summon you. Okay. I guess not. No, I'm not gonna do anything. Not yet. I'm gonna wait till you normal summon your Hanzo. Yeah, take that. That's for stopping my Hanzo. An eye for an eye. Or should I say 2 eyes for 1? Come on. What you got? I need to know. I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need to know. Oh, okay. You're going for the higher attack points. That's what you're going for. I'm going to do this one. Okay. Activate. Nice. All right, and one more. I must say this build is actually turning out better than mine. Okay. And that was another thing I forgot. Compulse. I forgot a compulse. I'll just play it safe. Attack. Shigoida. One, two, three. Let's. And he goes middle. Yep, I knew it. Not much I can do about that. Another Call of the Haunted. Let's see. Okay. All right. Your turn. Like, god damn. Yo, what the? Oh, Maxi. Got it. Another one. Just 3K. Activate. Banish. Banish. Activate. Oh, oh my gosh. Banish? The Banish? Oh, that was funny. You should have held on to that compulse. Listen, the summon is not once per turn. Alright, let's... Attachment target one of... Looks like I'm gonna have the Lavalval chain. And attack. So I guess the loner deck went 3-0. Alright. That's enough of this. I'm about to call it a night. I'll see you guys in the next one. This one was actually pretty fun. I really did enjoy this event. Honestly. They really do need to bring more of these time travel events. I know they do it every couple of months, but I really do want another one of these. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.